Strokes often strike suddenly, with little warning, and the risk increases dramatically after the age of 60. Understanding why this happens and what you can do to prevent it could make the difference between a healthy future and a life changed in an instant. Let's explore the science behind strokes, the reasons they become more common with age, and the practical steps you can take to reduce your risk. A stroke occurs when the blood supply to the part of the brain is interrupted or reduced, depriving brain tissue of oxygen and nutrients. Within minutes, brain cells begin to die. There are two main types of stroke: ischemic, caused by a blockage in an artery, and hemorrhagic, caused by a blood vessel that bursts and bleeds into the brain. Both can be devastating, leading to lasting physical and cognitive challenges, or even death. But why does the risk of stroke soar after 60? The answer lies in the way our bodies change as we age. Blood vessels, once supple and flexible, gradually stiffen over the years. Cholesterol and other substances can build up on artery walls, narrowing the passageways and making it easier for clots to form. The heart, too, may become less efficient, sometimes developing conditions like atrial fibrillation, which increases the likelihood of blood clots traveling to the brain. Hypertension or high blood pressure is a major culprit. It's common for blood pressure to rise with age, as the arteries lose elasticity and the heart works harder to pump blood. High blood pressure can damage the delicate lining of blood vessels, making them more susceptible to blockage or rupture. In fact, uncontrolled hypertension is one of the leading risk factors for both types of stroke. Diabetes is another condition that becomes more prevalent with age, and it introduces its own risks. Elevated blood sugar can damage blood vessels throughout the body, including those in the brain, increasing the chances of a stroke. Likewise, high cholesterol levels contribute to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, further restricting blood flow. Lifestyle factors also play a significant role. As people age, they may become less active, gain weight, or adopt less healthy eating habits. Smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and chronic stress can compound these risks, further increasing the likelihood of a stroke. Genetics can also be a factor. If your parents or siblings have had strokes, your own risk may be higher. Sudden strokes often seem to come out of nowhere, striking without warning in the midst of daily life. But in reality, the groundwork may have been laid for years, in the form of slowly accumulating damage to blood vessels and the heart. That's why prevention is so crucial, especially as you cross the threshold into your 60s and beyond. So, what can you do to protect yourself? The first step is awareness. Know your numbers: blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, and body weight. Regular checkups with your healthcare provider are essential, allowing you to catch and address problems before they escalate. If you have high blood pressure or diabetes, work with your doctor to keep these conditions well controlled. Adopting a heart-healthy diet is one of the most powerful tools for stroke prevention. Focus on whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats like those found in nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Limit salt, sugar, and processed foods, which can contribute to high blood pressure and elevated cholesterol. If you drink alcohol, do so in moderation. Excessive drinking can raise your blood pressure and increase stroke risk. Physical activity is vital too. You don't have to run marathons to reap the benefits. Even brisk walking, swimming, or cycling for 30 minutes most days of the week can help keep your heart and blood vessels healthy. Exercise helps control weight, reduce blood pressure, improve cholesterol levels, and lower blood sugar, all important factors in stroke prevention. If you smoke, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your health. Smoking damages blood vessels, raises blood pressure, and accelerates the buildup of plaque in the arteries. It's never too late to stop. The benefits begin almost immediately, and your risk of stroke drops over time. Managing stress is another important consideration. Chronic stress can raise blood pressure and contribute to unhealthy habits like overeating, drinking too much, or neglecting exercise. Find healthy ways to cope, whether it's yoga, meditation, hobbies, or spending time with friends and family. Good sleep is also essential. Poor sleep has been linked to increased stroke risk, so aim for 7 to 9 hours each night. Some people may need medication to manage blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes. If your doctor prescribes these, take them as directed and keep up with regular follow-up appointments. Don't be afraid to ask questions or seek support. Your healthcare provider is your partner in prevention. Beyond lifestyle and medical care, it's important to know the warning signs of a stroke. The acronym FAST can help you remember. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, and time to call emergency services. If you or someone you know experiences any of these symptoms, seek help immediately. Prompt treatment can minimize damage and maximize the chances of recovery. Family history matters, so talk to your relatives about their health. If strokes run in your family, you may need extra vigilance. Genetic factors can influence blood pressure, cholesterol, and the structure of blood vessels, but lifestyle changes still make a significant difference. Stroke prevention is a lifelong journey, not a single event. The choices you make each day, what you eat, how much you move, whether you smoke or drink, how you manage stress, add up over time. Think of your 60s as a new chapter, an opportunity to invest in your well-being, protect your brain, and stay active and engaged for years to come. Scientific advances continue to shed light on stroke risk and prevention. Researchers are studying the genetics of stroke, new medications to control blood pressure and cholesterol, and better ways to detect problems early. Staying informed and proactive is key. Don't wait for symptoms to appear before taking action. After 60, you may face new health challenges, but you also have the wisdom and experience to make positive changes. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family. Stay curious and don't be afraid to ask for help. Small steps taken today can lead to big rewards tomorrow. Remember, a stroke doesn't have to be inevitable. By understanding your risk factors, making healthy choices, and staying connected with your healthcare team, you can dramatically reduce your chances of a stroke and enjoy a vibrant, fulfilling life as you age. Prevention starts now. Every action counts, and every day is an opportunity to safeguard your future.